Happy New Year's, everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to do our very first review of the New Year's of 2019, and that is, drumrolls please, the Jurassic World Destruct-A-Saur Pteranodon Copter attack set. Yep, been waiting for this for a while, though I did open it back in 2018, so you guys been waiting for this for a while. I have already enjoyed this figure. So, Walmart has a clearance at the time of when I got this, or made, and it was $40 first, but then cut to rollback to only $17. I got it for store pickup, so it basically played under $20, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Don't know if it's still lasting this while, but I'm pretty sure everyone should know by now, the time you're watching this, if it's still on rollback. I bought it real easily. It was fully in stock, so I'm guessing they are still in stock at the time of this recording, so I don't know. I tell you guys to get it. I'm pretty sure everyone pretty knows about it now, so let's just get right to it. This is my first Destruct-A-Saur set, and it's honestly one of the coolest. The first one I really wanted was a Dimetrodon, but that got cancelled due to Amazon just cutting them all together. So I got this as my first. This is the last time we're probably going to see the Fallen Kingdom background fonts and such. So, yeah. So anyways, this set comes with a retooled Roarvor Pteranodon, which I'm going to cover. A new mercenary figure, which is the helicopter pilot. And of course, the helicopter itself. So, what is there to this? Practically, that's all you get to see. In the back of the box, as I can slowly turn it. Boom. It comes with this nice diorama piece. The Pteranodon attacking the helicopter with magnetic destruction, as it says up here. And in the very bottom, you see the somewhat released other set, which is basically just a T-Rex, the same mercenary, but with a engineer, or whatever you call it, in the bottom. So yeah, one thing I love about the Destruct-A-Saur sets, that they actually have this plastic window. Seems like all the Jurassic World toys does not have that, and they're all pretty exposed, except these Destruct-A-Saurs. They're pretty enclosed, so you cannot test them out. That's good and bad, because one, it's good, so no disgusting kids or smelly adults get their nasty fingers all over it. They're all cut up fingers like mine's. Ugh. But it's bad because you can't tell if your figure actually works properly or not. Especially at this time. So let's get right to it and open this package off screen. Alright, so the figure's out of the box. Relatively easy. I noticed how it was only tied in together with just 2 tapes and a few strings. Kind of easy to steal this, to be fact. No wonder they don't sell it in stores. But anyways, here's the full set. It comes with the Copter, the Pteranodon, and of course the guy, which is already inside. Now, if I had to guess, I'm going to go with the best one for last. And surprise, surprise, the Copter goes in last. I'm too lazy to take the guy out, so yeah, there's that. So the Pteranodon, it's basically just a retooled version of the Roarvors. Like even down to the chest, you can see where the stuff would have been. Just like the Baryonyx with the Lava set, this has no electronics whatsoever. It just has the action feature, and that's about it. Basically, it's the exact same sculpt, but because if it has this lighter color instead of the darker blue that it came with, you can see the sculpt much clearer than before. So yeah. Plus the colors remind me of those from the early Jurassic Park 3 toys, like the Pteranodon. Just wait for a bit. I have the React Attack Pteranodon right here that I have hanging in my room. It's so dusty. And as you can see, they both share very similar color schemes. which is kind of interesting in my opinion, because I would expect to have this Pteranodon the same color as the one from the movies, since this scene of the attack is basically from the fourth movie. But the colors are straight out from the third movie, so it's a little odd choice. Now with a better comparison, you can now tell which has a more approved sculpt with it. The Jurassic Park 3 Pteranodons were probably the best at the time, but now it seems like Mattel has taken the honor. Sorry Hasbro, it seems like even your best cannot stand of Mattel's second best. And for other comparison, I also have the other Roarvor size Pteranodon right here. And as you can see, the exact same sculpt with just different colors. This one has a more Jurassic World color-esque, this one has a more Jurassic Park 3 color. And which one do I prefer? I don't know. They're both really nice colors, I gotta say. I'm liking this one a bit more, but this one, it just pops out more. So, it's a bit of a hard choice. I don't know. What do you decide? Do you like the Jurassic Park 3 colors or the Jurassic World colors? Leave a comment down in the description. You probably don't need to, but I'm just asking. Which one do you like better? Now the Roarvor ones, the electronic ones, have scars underneath in the tummy, as you can see right there. And when you press the button on top, it makes the electronic sound. While this one does not. It just flaps. So if you don't want it to be electronic, instead of just taking the batteries out, you can also get this one. But why would you do that? Because practically you're buying the same thing with the $5 extra going to the chopper, which is not cheaply made. I gotta save that for myself. It is quite made very nicely, as I've done it myself. So yeah, that's basically it for the Pteranodon. All I can say is that here's the scan code. See if that focuses very well. It's not focusing very well, but I'm sure most people already have this on other channels or so. So anyways, let's get right to the Copter. Now the Copter comes with 2 accessories, or 3 accessories, and a pilot. It comes with these 2 right here, which are assembly pieces, which is the door and the window. And it comes with this little handlebar in the bottom for this landing pad, which is a one-time assembly, which means you can't get it off after that, as far as I know. I mean, I don't want to try breaking this toy. And of course, it comes with its own pilot. And the pilot itself is really nicely made, I gotta say. Compared to the other toys that we got in this line for mercenaries and such, this is a really nice looking pilot. You know, it actually looks like the ones from the movie, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Except the fact that they always give like those side characters or the non-main toy line glasses, which is alright. I mean, Ian Malcolm got glasses, but hey, his come off, right? This one doesn't. Not saying that Ian is the best one, I still need to look for that one. It also comes with a propeller on top, which is also an action feature in this figure. And what you do with the propeller is that it comes in packed in like this, so you just gotta spread them out like that, and voila. Now the feature you have to do is press this little side button, which I think is a cooling right here for like vehicles like that. The back propellers right here do not spin, however, they're just a solid model. But how to activate this, you just push it really hard, and it basically moves the top propellers on top. If you constantly press it, it just starts looking like it's an actual helicopter moving. That's pretty cool in my opinion. Now these assembly pieces do come off, and they look like they come off because they look like they're meant to go out, which is part of the action feature. These little holes right here with the little circles, that is a magnet point, which the Pteranodon connects. once you assemble both the window and the side door, you'll have a very nice looking Copter. And if you get the Pteranodon, right here, there's a metal piece right here, which is different from that from the other Pteranodon. It kind of breaks the mold from the inside of the mouth, but I gotta say, it works for the feature, it works for the feature. All Destruct-A-Saurs apparently have magnets in their mouths. So what you do is that you get the Pteranodon and align it very nicely with the magnet piece, and you just press it. There goes the window, and here comes the hard part. For some reason, this one has a hard time going. Watch as I say this as it comes out very easily. Which it doesn't. For some reason, this one is really tricky to get out. The window is very easy to get out. But this one, it's not. What I do, I just constantly repeat it until I manage to get it out. Like that. But if this was out a little bit more, it could have worked much better. But yeah, there's that. Also, this is a better way to get the mercenary figure inside, because it's kind of hard to do it when all the buildable pieces are in place. Makes it, you know, difficult to put it. The instruction says you had to put him like this, through the window first, and to a pair of clamps right here on the seat. Once you got him in, you got him in. And there he is. Now, the bad thing about this is that the fact that he can only fit in. They have back seats right here, but you can't fit any other character. And I already tried. Best way to do them in is like, looks like they've just been dragged in there and just lay down on the side of the bench. And even then, they don't fully go in all the way. But yeah, all you do is put the mercenary inside, close it up, put the window in, and is ready for play. A little side note, I gotta say, apparently all the vehicles have this, but the dreaded screw holes are once again back. Good thing they're only on the vehicles. I mean, not many vehicles are out on this line, and even so, most of the screws are in the very bottom, like on the Jeeps and such. It seems like only the boat or the submarine and this Copter are the only ones that have screw holes on the side. It's pretty common for most figures. I would say it's gonna be common for this. Another little side note I'd like to say is this little light right here. Even though there's no paint on it to indicate this is a light, this is supposed to be a searchlight right here. And the strange thing is, it moves. It's its own separate piece, and yet it doesn't move. And if you look right here, there's a screw in there. So I'm wondering if some point during the making of this was supposed to be a movable piece, but they just decided to just bolt it in. I don't know. It just moves for me, and I don't know if it moves for anyone else. But it seems like this could have been another movable piece other than the propellers up here. You know, these move, but this one doesn't. But it looks like it does. I don't know. Maybe I'll loosen the screw up and I'll probably do that. But yeah. There's the Copter, and there's the Pteranodon review. Now let's get right into some comparisons. Here's a comparison with the Chopper with the Ceratops. I'm not going to do a comparison with the Pteranodon, as I already did that in its own review for the electronic rover one. But as you can see, this Chopper is pretty big. The Ceratops is pretty big as well too. So from looking like this, it makes the Ceratops looks much larger than what it actually is compared to the rest of the figures. Here's a comparison of the Chopper with the super articulated Indoraptor. I do not have the electronic one yet, but I will get one since for some stupid reason at the moment of this release, they are being released for like less than $10, which is ridiculous. Not gonna get one. Possibly a scam. Hopefully I get my money back if I do get one. And just for the sake of it, here's a comparison with the 6-inch Black Series figure. As you can see, the chopper is really small. To us, it would look like one of those little small RC or bunk bed choppers, but yeah, it's a small little comparison. Hope you could find a way to see the size of that, but there it is. And for you Kenner fans that missed seeing the Kenner figure, here is a repainted Kenner figure, which I still haven't finished, of the young Rex to look like the Bull Rex. I still need to finish it. I need to work on those stripes. Stripes are the hardest part for me to work on, but as you can see, it's already looking good. This thing has been in development since March, so yeah, still working on that striping skills. I have no way to improve. Alright guys, I hope you liked that review. If I had to give this figure a score, I would give it a 4.5 out of 5. Out of all the vehicles I have, which is just 2 at the moment, I feel like the chopper really stands out itself, being one of the only flying vehicles at the moment. I kind of do wish we get like an airplane from the Jurassic Park 3 or something like that. But yeah, the Pteranodon is nice too. I really like this Pteranodon, especially the fact that this is electronic and it has a more Jurassic Park 3 design. I'm just not a big fan that the whole, the magnet thing, because it's kind of weird on this figure in my opinion in general, and it probably should have been done a bit more better. But yeah, you can find this guy for $34.99 in Walmart, as it's only a Walmart exclusive. However, at the making of this video, they're on sale, so you could get them for $17. Don't know how long will that last, but if I were you, I would recommend getting this figure. It is a really nice figure to your collection, and you can get a nice helicopter with it. Alright, so I hope you guys liked this review. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and get ready for the new videos of the next year.